What's up, guys? We're gonna get right into this today. I'm gonna do a product review of a hot tub that we got last year. So this is the second season now going into this. This is the Coleman Tahiti Airjet Inflatable Hot Tub Spa with LED lights. It's supposed to be for 2 to 4 people. We're gonna talk about that in a second. I'm gonna give you some lessons learned after now being in the second season with this. It was approximately $350 at Walmart at the time of making this video. All right, the first lesson learned right off the bat was we used this right up until about April of last year, and drained all the water out, and I just decided to let it sit out here. And as you can see in this area, there's a lot of trees. There's a pecan tree here, and then whatever this tree is. If you know what this tree is, let me know in the comments. But it just got super dirty. And the other thing was, without having the water in it, this lid here on top is also inflatable, but without the water inside of it, every time it rained, it would just kind of sag down, and it would just get really dirty. So if I tell you one thing you get out of this video, put this thing away, package it up and store it in a good environment when over the summer when you're not using it. Okay, so the next thing is setting this up. Okay, you're going to setup was really easy, and one of the things that I really liked was you actually can use the unit itself. What powers the Airjets, the 120 Airjets. You can actually use that to inflate this. So that made things like just really easy to get everything unboxed and set up. The clips here are like kind of that child-proof clips. If you have small children, you're worried about them getting into it, that's going to keep them and animals and everything out of it. Okay, another important thing to note here is you're not going to take this out of the box and fill it up with water and then just expect to have 104 degree water a few minutes later. Depending on the temperature where you live, it's going to take probably on average around 18 hours. In some cases it could take 24 hours to come to temperature. It was about 18 hours for me. I filled it up about 3 p.m. Yesterday, and this morning it was at 104 degrees. Okay, another thing to note here is when it says it comes with LEDs, it's basically got this little floating thing going on in there. So it looks like it's supposed to attach somewhere, but it really doesn't attach anywhere. So just keep in mind that that's just going to be kind of floating. All right, another important thing that you should know about this inflatable hot tub is that once you take the top off, you probably, it's been a few minutes now, it's still at 104, but that temperature is going to start going down. It's going to start dropping a degree like every 5-10 minutes or so. So you can really get about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Now they say that you really shouldn't be in a hot tub for longer than about 30 minutes or so, but I think most of us probably sit in there a little bit longer. So just know that the temperature is going to go down. But here's the tip, right? If you turn on the bubbles, the temperature is going to go down way faster. So if you leave the bubbles off and you just want like a good hot soak, the temperature is going to stay hotter longer. All right, I should have showed you this before I turned the bubbles on, but you're going to want to get like 1-inch chlorine tablets. Don't get any bigger than that because they won't fit on the in the dispenser. And another thing is I would turn on the bubbles like before you get in and let them go for just a little while, just to kind of dissipate the chlorine. You can see like when you turn on the jets, those 120 jets, I don't know in the video if you can see very well, but the steam coming up off the water, it really kind of gets things going. But I mean, overall, like I really love this. This is a great way to kind of find out if you're really going to use a hot tub or not, if it's worth the investment of spending thousands of dollars on one of these. We did use this quite a bit, and it's something that I would recommend. And they say 4 people, but there's definitely no way that 4 adults are gonna sit in here. Okay, it's my girlfriend and I and 2 kids. You know, we get in here just fine, but yeah, I can smell the chlorine already after doing that. 2 more quick points I want to make. One, this is the filters that you're going to use. They're the type V1 filters. And then the other thing it's important to note is where you plug this in at, it cannot be an area where this GFCI plug is going to get wet. So you're really going to need to keep that in mind for finding a place to plug this in at. Most videos I've seen where somebody has this particular hot tub, it's on their back patio. I didn't really have enough room on mine, or I just really didn't want to like block off the door to this area here. But you know, just think about where you're gonna actually set this up, you know, before you buy it, and that hopefully is just common sense. So that wraps up this video. If you have any questions at all, please just leave them in the comments. I have no problem, and I always respond to any questions that I'm asked. So hey, till the next time, have a great one.